Alright, this video is going to show you how to do an independent samples t-test using StatPlus in Excel for Mac. So first thing, we're going to have to open up our data set. Again, I'm using the Avery Fitness Center data. And go ahead and open StatPlus. Mine's already open. And first we're going to run into a problem. So we need to go statistics, basic statistics, and compare means. This isn't exactly the right analysis tool for an independent samples t-test, but we can work around it. Compare means compares the means of the same variable or the same continuous measure, but we don't have that with an independent samples t-test, so we're going to have to set it up so that it will work. And a way to do that is to select the same data but to highlight each individual variable. So for this example, I'm going to be using gender as my categorical variable and fitness, or not fitness, visits as my continuous measure. And what this will be measuring is there differences between men and women in regards to how many times they visit the gym. So normally we'd be able to just click and plug these into there, but this isn't going to work in this case. So what we're going to have to do is go ahead and cancel, go back into your data set, and we're going to have to highlight which data is in which gender group. So go to here, highlight your categorical variable, go to the data tab, highlight sort, ascending or descending doesn't matter, and make sure to expand the entire selection. You can either do it this way or highlight the entire data set. So that's going to reorganize everything depending on this variable. So what we're going to need to do is go back into StatPlus, statistics, basic statistics, and then compare means. So our first variable is going to be one gender group and how many times they visited the gym. So we're going to go here, select that. So gender goes from cell 2 to cell 46. And our visits cell is in row G, so we need to go G2 to G46. And go ahead and return back to StatPlus, and that field will be entered. And now we need to fill the second variable with the under gender group. So we can go here from cell 47, scroll all the way down, to cell 232. One issue we're going to have, though, is if there's any non-responses. So in this case, these people never selected their gender, so we should exclude them from the data. So go ahead and click and reduce those people out of the. We'll just go ahead and do it this way. So that's the data set we want. We go back here, G47 to 223, we confirm that. We can assume they're equal variances because they're using the same variables. So we can hit OK. And this brings up our results. So this is the mean visits for each gender group. You can see there's very little difference, but to confirm that, we need to go to this one-tailed, two-tailed distribution. and we're looking at these p-levels. A p-level, to be statistically significant, needs to be less than 5% or 0.05. And we can see that both of these, one-tailed and two-tailed, are greater than 0.05. So we reject that hypothesis, and these are not significant differences. All right, turn into the next video, and we will run a paired sample t-test.